And this one gentleman, he is standing in line. He has a serious look on his face. And he finally comes up to me, and now he's got tears in his eyes. And he says, Marcus, I appreciate everything you said. I have a question for you. My son recently was cut from the basketball team, and he's essentially locked himself in his room for the last 2 months. And I feel like I am losing him. What do you think I should do?
Do you struggle with that mythological subject we all call work-life balance? If so, trust me, you're not alone. My name is Marcus Sheridan, and this is my journey as a professional speaker and business consultant, trying to make my impact on the world while at the same time striving to be the best husband, father, and giver I can be. Friends, welcome to The Balance.
All right, we are, me and Patty J, because he's the man holding the camera. We are headed on our first trip. Just picked up that fool from his graduation lunch, which, because graduation got delayed, he had like a 20-minute lunch with his family. It's kind of messed up, pretty messed up. But that's the life of a that's the life of a traveler, I guess. We're going to Scotland though, and we're going to be having a workshop on world-class presentations.
You answered, I'm like, what? I actually didn't look at my phone.
No, you called your husband. Well, that's all right. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Love you.
I love you too.
All right. See you. Bye. It's 4 a.m.
It is 4 a.m.
It's totally 4 a.m. And Patty J couldn't sleep nearly as well as I did on the flight for 2 reasons. A, he's one of those genetic freaks. He's above 6'6". Second reason, he's not a skilled, trained traveler. Doesn't understand the art of sleeping on a plane yet. But I think he's going to learn. I got that feeling. We are headed to the right to the heart of Edinburgh, man. We got a nice little hotel. Hopefully it's nice. At least good online. It's got a gym. It's got an elliptical. Which is pretty much the first thing I'm looking for when I'm staying somewhere, especially abroad. It does have an elliptical. I don't even remember if I brought my outlet. Did I bring my outlet? Did you bring your outlet converter? If I didn't, that's going to be a rookie move on my part. So this is the Royal Mile. It's the famous section of, well, probably like along with the castle. The castle's on top. Went to the castle earlier. That was cool. There he is. There's the guy.
Good to see you, Marcus.
How you doing, man?
What was I talking about now? Yeah, Snapchat. But only really works if you've got. In fact, you must have so much, like so many stories to tell of all the travel and everything.
I do. I know. Look, man. Trust me. I'm very aware of the need to do it. That's why I committed once BJ started that I was going to really get.
Good stuff.
We were going to get going.
Definitely an amazing channel. It's exactly what I've always wanted. I tried to do a video blog before, and it's like a lot of work.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yes.
A lot of work, but Snapchat kind of like is that you can almost get that same satisfaction from having a video blog, but obviously it's on Snapchat.
Tonight was cool though because we had dinner with Chris Marr from the Content Marketing Academy here in Scotland. He really is a great guy, doing tremendous things. I always say he's like the Joe Pulizzi of content marketing here in Scotland. And he's got a core group of true raving fans that he's mentored, and we have a workshop with 20-some people tomorrow, and it's just on world-class communication. And I know I've wanted to get into this space more, and it started as I began teaching these WOW events about a year ago. And WOW was workshops on workshops, and so we've been teaching marketing agencies how to give world-class workshops. But the principles of what we teach there just are the exact same as what we're going to be teaching tomorrow. And tomorrow, we're not teaching marketing agencies. We're teaching all different types of people that just want to be better communicators, whether it's a speech, a keynote, a workshop, a small presentation, a pitch, something like that. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow. The East Coast time is like 3 in the morning, but luckily, I feel rested, feel good. Today we're going to be talking, it's been all day on a workshop, helping people to become better communicators, better speakers, how to give better, more effective workshops. Been doing this for about 1.5 years now. This is the first time I've done a full day workshop of just speaking and presenting. In the past, it's been for agencies. Teaching workshops about marketing, but now it's different. So I'm extra excited. I think we're going to have some amazing experiences today. So I got a question to start here. See the smartest person in the room. Y'all ready? Go ahead and say yes. Yes. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Okay, good. See, now we're on the same page. Like Daniel, there might be times today when you say to yourselves, why is he asking me to do this? Might happen. And is that okay? Yeah, it's okay. You start with a question. Then you have the actual story. Question, then story. Then you have results of story. And then finally you have the challenge, the thing, the offer, the action, whatever that thing is. You were close to all those on your talk, when you did your talk earlier. You're close to all of them. Those are the 4 things. We're going to analyze them a little bit more in detail later. But as you teach, that is the pattern, that is the most effective way to teach, especially in a workshop setting. So what does that mean, Kevin, to you? Be open to you.
I think it's parking your ego, opening yourself up, being completely honest, transparent.
Parking ego. Give me an example of that.
Well, pretending that everything's cool, pretending that you can do all this shit. I can do all this communication nonsense. It's easy. Actually saying that no, I need help with this stuff.
Oh, I like that. I need help. Saying it to yourself. By the way, how many questions did we just ask, Kevin? Okay. So he started off with be open, right? Then we went here to parking ego, and then we went here to I need help. Now, which is the most powerful of the 3? I need help. I need help. And that was the stop. I knew we were there. And it's just the recognition of I need help. It's a powerful thing. Saying I need to be open is nice. But what we're really talking about here is an acceptance internally that says, you know what? I think I need help. It's a powerful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But it took us a little while to get there. That's the magic of 3. We'll talk about it. I spoke 3 straight days at a marketing conference about marketing. 3 days. A marketing conference about marketing. When I was done on the final session, there's a line of people, And this one gentleman, he is standing in line. He has a serious look on his face. And he finally comes up to me, and now he's got tears in his eyes. And he says, Marcus, appreciate everything you said. I have a question for you. My son recently was cut from the basketball team, and he's essentially locked himself in his room for the last 2 months. And I feel like I am losing him. What do you think I should do? Now, why did he ask that question? To me, that's the thing that we should be thinking. Why did he ask that question in that moment? Is what we're talking about right now applicable to, let's say, your children, your nieces, your nephews?
Yes.
How so?
Because they ask women questions all the time.
So generally speaking, as parents and adults, when our kids ask us a question, not just our kids, but younger kids ask us a question, what do we like to do?
Google answer.
Yes, but what do we like to do generally? We like to answer it. And the reason why we like to answer it, tell them, is why? Yes, we want them to learn, but we get excited because
We know.
we have an opportunity to teach, to be smart. The greatest communicators with the children, with the loved ones, with the spouse, whatever it is, understand how to ask the question to help them get to that point. In other words, if your kid says to you, why does the sun rise every morning? Is it possible to answer that question with just questions?
Yeah.
It's possible. The answer, guys, of course, is yes. It's amazing what happens when you ask someone first, I love that question, so what do you think? It's a game changer. But for some reason, we like to just quickly give them the answer. When they come up with it themselves, then it was their discovery. They own the thing. That's why, generally speaking, with just using kids as an example, because it's an easy one, it's the most simplistic form of this, and we could all use it much more as adults. When my kids totally screw up, I say, if you were me, what would you do? Because if I say you're grounded for 12 months, what happens? Nothing. There's been many times when I've said, if you were me, what would you do? And they came up with something way worse than what I would have given them. I'm like, you know what? I think you're right.